Welcome to Mediumship Moments with Kim Dorham. Join her as she shares her personal journey with mediumship, connects with your loved ones, and discusses topics dealing with spirituality.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to my podcast, Mediumship Moments. I'm your host, Kim Dorham, second-gen psychic medium. And on my podcast, we talk about all the realms of spirituality, whether that's connecting with your loved ones, your angels, talking about reincarnation. We have a talk coming up about that. We have guests that appear on this podcast that are all colleagues of mine and then some surprises too. But today I'm really excited because we're going to do a call-in show where people who have followed me on my Mediumship Moments podcast have an opportunity to have a reading with me today. That could be a connection with somebody who's crossed or psychic question, dealing with some opportunities moving forward in time. So I'm going to pull up the first caller. Her name is Mary. Hi, Mary.
How are you?
I'm well. Thanks so much for joining me on my Mediumship Moments podcast.
It's an honor.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's an opportunity for me to connect either with a loved one who's crossed or to answer psychic questions, which are opportunities moving forward in time. I see things like an iPad over your shoulder with a scene superimposed with those opportunities. If I see things like a little quick video, then I know it's a bit of a red flag. I connect with your angels by hearing, seeing, and feeling them, sometimes all three. That could be anybody connected through family or friends, or even colleagues. That happens sometimes. So, Mary, which way would you like to work with me today?
I think I would like to go career.
Okay, so we're going to talk about things moving forward in time and opportunities. Okay. So what I want you to do is close your eyes. Let's connect with our energy. And I just want you to take a nice, slow, deep breath, Mary. And I want you to picture that there's a bench underneath this lovely oak tree, and we're on top of a hill, a nice warm breeze. And I just want you to take a seat at the bench and take in a moment to take in this lovely view. Nice deep breath. Okay, Mary, now that we've connected with your energy, I want you to ask me questions you had said about career. Fire away.
Do you see it being more of a steady career?
Well, I want to talk about two career opportunities. I want to talk about Boston or up north. I just see, now remember, I can see things 9, 18, 36, 72, and then some, and I see things around seasons. There's a trip I see connected in Boston. There's this opportunity. I keep seeing the word Boston connected here. And I keep seeing, and it's interesting. You work in film or documentaries or radio right now?
Kind of, yes.
Okay. Because this is something different. This is, it's up in the north, and I see it's Boston. It's, okay. I keep seeing a radio show, and I keep seeing, it's like a television show with you a part of it.
Okay.
And the show that you're working on now, there's a trip to New York.
Okay.
Now, I work in the tri-state area. Okay, so there's a trip to New York.
Uh-huh.
And then there's a meeting with a group in Boston.
Okay.
And I see this like October 27th of this year.
Okay.
And I see communications with this radio program, television program. I feel it's local, but it's a big market. So it's local to Boston area. And I keep seeing two J's. I don't know if it's Jack or Jim.
Okay.
Two J's. So two J's, two people. And I feel one is male, one is female with this opportunity moving forward.
Okay.
Did you just change your contract?
No, not yet.
There's a change of contract with you.
Okay.
Because this comes over the same time as the contract, but I don't feel like the contract's until like the 10th of November. So
okay.
Maybe 15th. I feel like there's two weeks between a new contract and this opportunity. So I see travel to New York. From New York, there's going to be a meeting, and they're going to ask you to either take a train up to Boston. Like there's this quick trip north.
Okay.
And I know Boston is going to be involved. The name Boston, sometimes I see the name as being like, I don't know, if you get to work with the Boston Red Sox, I would see Boston, if that makes sense, even though they're a baseball team.
Got it.
I know. Sounds crazy, but that's what I'm seeing. So I like this. I do see this being steady, but it's interesting because I see you going to different markets
that
and them
makes
opening
sense.
up different markets. Okay. So it does make sense to you. Well, thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
So this Boston market really, really wants you. There's
Okay.
also Chicago.
Oh, okay.
And then I see Atlanta. So there's like a isosceles triangle, and my geometry teacher would be so happy, over Boston, Chicago, and Atlanta, and those
Okay.
3 areas.
Wow.
And that's
okay.
where I'm seeing, but Boston's huge coming in.
Okay.
Now, ask me another question, Mary.
I'm currently at 2 companies now, 2 work jobs. Would I be
Yes.
shifting to just one? Am I able to do both?
I keep getting a yes with that, but there's going to be a delay. And I
Got
keep seeing a delay with the second company. Is there a company with the letter N?
Wait, what did
Like
you say?
Nordic or Nordic?
Like-
N-O-R? N-O-D?
No, but you're close.
Nordic?
That's close.
Nor-
Yeah.
Okay. So you understand what I'm referencing.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That company comes back to you, but there's a delay over negotiations.
Okay.
So I want you to be patient.
Okay. Got
Okay.
it.
Because that is going to come to fruition. It's just going to take about 3 weeks more than your patience is ready for.
Okay. Got it. And then do you see me living kind of all over?
Do I see you living all over? Well, I see 2 houses here.
Okay.
And I feel as though it's a smaller, it almost looks like an apartment.
Uh-huh.
And I want to call that a temporary home.
Yeah.
And you reside there for, this all makes sense to you. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes.
You reside there for about 13 months.
Oh, makes sense.
And
Yep.
then, because there's a lot of travel coming up.
Okay.
So, so like you'll be able to put 3 days worth of, in a little carry-on and off you go. Because you're going to be doing a lot of photo shoots and promoting products.
Oh, okay. That sounds right.
And I just want to, okay. And I also see you doing a cameo in a movie. And it has to do with Happily Ever After.
Happily Ever After.
A princess movie.
Okay. Okay, this could possibly happen. This is funny. Yes. Okay, you're on the right path here.
Well, good to hear that, Mary. I appreciate your vote of confidence. It's if what I'm saying makes sense word wise or sounding wise, sometimes my interpretation of the sound is off. But I like what I'm seeing here.
Okay.
Did you have an injury to your knee or your heel, the bottom of the foot?
No.
Say knee, heel. Anybody?
No.
Who did?
My brother my brother hurt his knee.
Okay. There's just an injury that comes up. And was he outside on the beach when that happened? There's an injury with stepping on something.
Okay. I'm not sure, but I'm
picking up.
Okay. No, but okay. Makes sense though.
It's with it's with one of your children. They're at the beach. They're at somebody else's house.
God.
I don't know if it's Avalon or Stone Harbor.
Okay.
I feel as though they will step on something because I'm seeing it as a movie. And if I see it as a movie, again, I don't work in doom and gloom, but I have to pay attention to the details. And I feel as though urgent care will be involved in antibiotics, but they'll be okay. It's just something that they step on the beach.
Oh, got it. Okay,
and I feel it's connected. One of the children. Oh, do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, that makes sense. They're at the beach every weekend, so we'll see which one it is.
Oh, it's the youngest.
Oh boy, Sammy.
Okay.
Makes sense. He's the one down there.
But he'll be okay. But I do see antibiotics and I don't know if it's stitches, but I feel like urgent care is involved.
Okay.
All right, Mary?
All right, Miss Kim. I appreciate it. This sounds very exciting.
I'm excited for you, Mary, and I thank you so much for jumping on and taking a live call with me for my Mediumship Moments podcast. Stay well.
Have fun.
Bye for now.
Thanks, Kim. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hi, Kaylee. Kim Durham. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Kaylee, Have you seen me work online at all?
I have been in one of your virtual group sessions before.
Fabulous.
I did not get called on. We did not get our moment. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got our moment now. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to either work with me mediumship wise, which is connecting with those that have crossed over, or a psychic question or two. And I, working with me with opportunities moving forward in time. Which would you like to work with me today?
Sure. I think I'm going to go back to what the group session was. And it was related to our dog that we lost last year.
Okay. Now, what I wanted to, and first off, I actually, and I'm not trying to, but I just did a fur baby podcast that dropped this week. And it's interesting.
I have to listen to it.
I would love you to. In fact, we're going to have another fur baby one coming up in the fall. So check out my event page. But I thank you for joining that. What I want to do is link with your energy. We're going to get, I do that through a quick little meditation. And then I'm going to bring forward whatever fur babies I can. I often see them with loved ones who have crossed. All right. Now, Kaylee, I want you to get comfortable wherever you are. And I want you to take a nice deep breath. Then I want you to close your eyes. And Kaylee, I want you to picture that you're sitting on a bench underneath a big old oak tree. And the bench sits up high on a hill. There's a nice cool breeze coming through, like a late summer breeze. And now I want you to ask your guides to bring forward any of your loved ones who have crossed and any of your fur babies to join with them. Nice deep breath. Okay, I want to talk about, this is interesting. Now, I know we're doing this audio, and I don't know if you saw on the call-in that I like to draw pictures. My mom's far better at an artist than I am. I want to talk about a dog. Now, I have Airedales, so I'm used to 55-ish pound dog, 65 pounds dog. So I have two dogs here. I want to talk about one that's bigger and beefier. I want to talk about, and I want to say brown or brindled. Like I get a change of color with this dog. I want to talk about, this is interesting. Did you have a dog that kind of looked like, I don't want to say a mutt, but like more, I can see this dog. I feel like it's either I don't want to say Rottweiler, but it's beefier like that. Does that make sense to you?
Oh.
Okay. This dog's
not quite
beefier. Okay. So when I say this, it kind of looks like, I want to say like a pit bull, but just beefier. And I get either brindled color. And I just want to bring this, I want to bring this up to you. Who had a dog that was hit by a car? I don't feel like this is your dog.
When I was younger.
You had a dog that was killed?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Am I describing that dog to you?
No. He survived. I have lost a dog that way.
Yes.
But not a pit bull.
Okay. Was it kind of like a beefier dog? I keep getting, I don't know, like I don't want to say chunkier, but I just get muscular chest. I get this brown brindle, and then I have another one that looks gray to me, like shiny. But I know the one dog was crossed by being hit by a car, or is telling me about being hit by a car. I
have one who survived a car hit.
Okay.
When I was younger,
but not,
he was our family dog.
Who's not, but is no longer on the face.
He survived that.
Okay, he survived. Okay,
correct. He is no longer with us.
Okay, because I keep getting this dog who's telling me I got hit by a car. I got hit by a car. Yeah. Did you live in a long driveway with fencing on the one side? He's putting me in this place.
No.
Okay. All I can tell you is I see a fence. I see gravel. I almost feel like it's a park. And this is where this dog would love to go. This is what I'm being shown. So it's
funny because I feel like you're talking about two different dogs.
Yes, I am. I am. So I've got the one dog that crossed from your childhood. I kind of feel like I had shoulder injury. I had chest or shoulder injury. It kept showing me like, and what type of dog was the one that was hit by a car and survived? What color?
when I grew up with a cockapoo. He was like a golden rusty brown kind of color.
Okay,
Yeah.
brown. Okay, because I kept getting
he
two
was
colors.
A cockapoo like before they were intended. He was more of a mutt. Yeah.
He was more of a mutt. Okay. It's a really, really interesting with this. And then there's another dog who's bigger because I felt like it was heavier and I get this thickness and I get the chest. Did you rescue the dog, the gray dog? Do you rescue dogs now? Do you work with dogs? Because if I didn't know better, I think you were a vet tech. Hold on, because this other gray dog that looks like a pit bull to me is associated through either another male connected to you, and I know it's a rescue. And I almost put down the name Scott or letter S, an S, and it's
the one that got hit by the car was Scamper.
Scamper, okay.
That was the one who was hit by a car.
SC sounding name.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first one that came through, Scamper. And that dog's around you like nobody's business. That cockapoo before it was
he was my buddy.
Yes, very much so. Okay. In fact, do you have a Christmas tree ornament connected to him still? Or you put it up on the tree?
No, that's the most recent one we've lost. We have many ornaments for him.
Hold on. Okay. Because I have to talk about, because you've if I didn't know better, and I'm surrounded by dogs myself. So you're just a dog person and that's fine.
I was going to say, there may be a lot of dogs coming through because I have a lot of dog lovers in my life.
Yes. I'm telling you right now, this gray dog that kind of looks like a pit bull that had an issue with its chest, wasn't hit by a car, but had an issue with the chest. I don't know if it was lung cancer or an issue, something to do with its lung or heart. And it's around you connected to another man. Okay. And I keep getting Jared or Jimmy or that kind of sounding name, but I wanted a JG sounding name. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But that dog I can see around. Then this other dog, because next I'm being put in front of a Christmas tree. And I want to talk about either a handmade Christmas ornament that is me. And I want to talk about red ribbon. And I want to talk about this dog having something wrong with its tooth or its overbite.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's our latest baby. I think Samson. He's a little white dog. Though.
Okay. Yeah, it's like I'm at.
And we do have an ornament that's hung on red ribbon that I did put a photo in myself. It was like a frame ornament.
So Samson's coming through. Is this kind of like a like not a Maltese, but like a Maltipoo or this little white dog?
He's a Maltipoo, yeah.
He is a Maltipoo. You're liking the poos. Yeah. Okay, all good.
He is a Maltipoo.
Okay, because
I'm the hypoallergenic girl.
I'm right there with you. I'm totally. Truth be told, my first dog, I had a Schnauzer, and then I got to have a Maltese. So I love that. They're just beautiful dogs, but hypoallergenic. So this pup comes through. Is it Scamper? No, Samson.
Scamper is my childhood who was hit by the car, and Samson is my Maltipoo who I had my early adult life, and we lost him at almost 17 last year.
Okay. So he's coming through. And all I can tell you, there's something about his house or his... Did he have like multi-layered houses? Like I almost felt like he had like a dog bed that was like 2 layers. He keeps putting me up and above, like almost a condo unit. He had a chair that he loved that he would always sleep on, but we had to have a blanket underneath him. Okay.
And same for the couch. Like he always wanted a blanket on top of a piece of furniture.
Okay.
So I guess maybe that could be what he was referring to.
He keeps telling me I got up there, but I had to have something below me. So that makes sense to me, and it makes sense to you. So Samson, this Maltipoo, who is just, he's bringing me to a place I want to talk about darker floors and white furniture.
Okay.
Darker floors, white furniture.
Yeah, we got new white furniture right before we lost him.
Okay, because he's bringing me to that house. So that makes sense to you. Okay, so Samson and Scamper are having a heck of a good time on the other side.
I'm on the white furniture right now, actually. Yeah. Oh, good.
Okay. So he's cuddling with you on the white furniture. So you need to know that. And do you still have his blanket?
I'm holding it right now.
Wow. Okay, because I
sleep with it like every night.
Okay. Well, he's cuddling it up right next to you. And how old was he? 16, 17? Like long in the tooth?
Yeah, he was 16 and a half.
Okay. So Samson is just so of a sweet, sweet boy. Okay. That he's the love bug. And just is around you so much. Okay. Thanks you for the care you gave him. I don't want to say that you were a little cray-cray with some of the care. And I mean that lovingly. Like you tried all kinds of holistic.
Oh, I was neurotic. Yeah.
And because he's showing me something like acupuncture or.
I had considered it, but I think we actually at the end of life were doing fluids. And so I had to do it myself.
Okay. Because there was some either peaked.
To give him yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's where the reference is. Yes. So all I can tell you is Samson is. I think so. Well, he's just showing me holistic care. Like there was anything and everything that you would do for him.
Yeah, I did some Reiki.
That's
Reiki
it.
With him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just know how appreciative he is of the care, Kaylee, you gave him, the love that you gave him, and that he shows me you sitting on the white couch, holding his blanket, and that he's always with you. And so if you feel his presence,
thank you.
And you feel, like the covers going down on the bed, just know that he was so blessed to have you as a fur mommy, and we'll continue to play with any fur babies that you have in the home now. But it's just so appreciative of the care you gave him.
Thank you. That was all I needed to hear.
Well, I really appreciate your patience with me connecting with him because you have so many dogs around you. And drop me a line, Kaylee, if you ever find out about that gray pit bull.
I have a hunch that it's a silver lab.
Yes.
Resonate?
Yes, it would absolutely. It's a silver gray.
Because my friend Jess, her husband Joe, the Jays, they lost a silver lab.
Okay, so would you pass along the message to the fur baby
Absolutely.
Mommy and Daddy to let them know that he's playing with Samson? Thank you again, Kaylee.
I love that.
I'm so glad that you love that.
Thank you so much. This was a joy.
You're a joy. I appreciate it. Stay well.
And I will. Oh, thank you. Thank you too.
All right. And check out my podcast, Mediumship Moments. Okay?
Absolutely.
All right. Take care, Kaylee.
Thank you again.
You're welcome. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Hi, Marcella. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Thanks so much for participating in this, my Mediumship Moments podcast.
I am so excited.
Aww.
Thanks for your gift, Kim.
Well, thank you. I mean, we're all good at something, and I have this ability to chat with your angels and see opportunities moving forward in time. So I appreciate you jumping on and letting me share my abilities with you. Have I worked with you before? Have you seen me online?
No. Well, we haven't worked together, but I follow you online. So
you're a healthy stalker.
I'm familiar with your... Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're so easy to follow, and I think your gift has done a lot for me to understand.
I appreciate that. I really, really do. So, Marcella, I'm giving everybody an opportunity to either choose mediumship, which is connecting with your angels, whoever's on the spiritual plane to do that today, or using my ability psychically or intuitively and working with you to see what opportunities I see moving forward in time.
It's an easy one for me, Kim. I'm going to go with the first option.
Okay, mediumship.
And see if there's any mediumship, see if there's anyone on the plane. But if you, because it's for you, if you need me to choose the other way, I can.
You're very sweet. Well, let's see how much time we have, okay? And if I have enough time to sneak in a psychic question with you. All right? So what I want to do, Marcella, how I connect with your energy is I do a quick little meditation, okay? So I want you to get someplace comfortable right now. I want you to take a nice deep breath in and out. And then, good. Now I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to picture that you're sitting on a bench underneath this really big, shady oak tree. And you're sitting up on a hill, and this nice, cool, warm breeze is coming through. And as you're sitting there on the bench, I want you to just take a nice deep breath in and out. And I want you to ask those that are crossed who are on the spiritual plane today to join us on this lovely bench underneath this beautiful tree. Ask your guides to bring them forward. And as we take our last deep breath, and I want you to open your eyes and come back here to me. Mm-hmm. I just want to talk about, there's two people coming through. Hold on. I tend to scribble. This is where it becomes Whoopi Goldberg meets Teresa Caputo with a dash of Tyler Henry. If you could see the scribbling going on here, Marcella. I want to talk about,
I feel it.
Okay. I want to talk about a loss here of a younger male. Okay. And
okay.
And I want to talk about either a neck injury.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Wow, Kim. Go girl.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I just want to talk. Okay. He's coming through. Yeah. And I keep getting hearts connected here. And he showed me the number 27. When I get a number, Marcella, that's usually typically indicative of the date of his crossing or a birth date or something of that nature. Okay, so you've had a younger male connected to you who crossed, and is this? See, this is interesting.
It's my cousin's husband.
Yes. Okay. Because he kept.
I think it's my cousin's husband, and
okay, okay. All I can tell you, okay, hold on. He shows me the date of that. I don't know if he was the younger cousin or the younger boy out of the family, but he keeps talking about, I just get young. He keeps,
he's one of
many is what I'm hearing.
He's one of many. He's the second youngest boy in the family. His second daughter's birthday is on the 27th.
Okay, then. Okay.
And
all right.
She came early.
Okay. I just love his energy. He's really funny.
He is very funny.
Yeah, like he's just got a dry sense of humor, but like not sarcastic. He's just bantering with me.
100%.
Do you understand the name Christopher or Christina or Chris? A CH sounding name connected to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're in the heat of the moment,
I know
you think you know everything, and then you start talking to Kim, and your brain goes. So, his mother-in-law is Christine.
Thank you. Okay, so he's just denoting that name. That's okay. So that name connects to him, which is fine. And he had was this a trauma to his neck?
It is, and it's
okay.
It was with a rope.
Yes,
if you want me to continue.
Nope. He's just
not an accident.
Okay, I just get. I got the sensation around my neck. He didn't really want it. He just talked about it being his decision or his actions caused his demise is what he's telling me. And he wants to pass along. Did he have 3 children or like 2 and 1, like 2 boys and a girl?
Two girls.
Okay.
But his oldest, he always said, she's like, she's you. We feel like the 3 of us have her.
Okay.
He used to tease me that she was just like me.
Okay, because he's just denoting.
So that makes sense to me.
Okay, he's bringing that child to you. He continues to look over his children. And was there a loss connected to him of pregnancy as well? Because I felt like there was a child with him on the other side, like a miscarriage, or he's just and I felt like it was a boy. So, but can you give me this angel's name? Because I'm not getting it. The gentleman I'm talking to.
Okay, so if it's Bernie. His full name is Bernard, but Bernie is what we call him.
Hi, Bernie. Oh, I like him. Please know he looks over you and looks after you, and is part of your spiritual posse. So keep talking to him because he can hear you, Marcella. Okay. And do you keep in touch with his girls, his family?
It's difficult sometimes, but yeah.
He just showed me the separation or distance, so I didn't know if they.
Yeah.
Okay, if it's just through Facebook or something like that.
It's a work in progress.
Well, all I can tell you is he's
something
that he's working from the other side to help you with that. Okay, so I just wanted to note that, and I also want to talk about a mother figure crossed here, who's coming through.
Okay,
and I want to talk about curly hair. I want to talk about dark curly hair.
Okay.
Okay. The way that she's coming through. I don't know if this is a contemporary to your mother, but it's on the maternal side. So I either
my mother's still here.
Grandmother or I don't know. Hold on. Okay. She's telling me she had 2 names. Okay, hold on. So I get dark curly hair. Hold on. Like Mary Ann to me would be 2 names, even though it sounds like one. So,
okay.
And I want to talk about, it's definitely Mary or Marie is what I'm getting. And it's connected to mom's side. I felt like it's the maternal. I feel like this is I don't know if this is an aunt connected here or grandmother, but I definitely get maternal figure. She's talking about you have her jewelry box that was on her cabinet. Maybe your mom does, actually. The jewelry box that she would put on her makeup table. I feel like this is a grandmother figure, the way that she's coming through. I want to talk about a Mary or Marie, an M-A-R sounding name. I know you're Marcella. Are you named after your grandmother?
No.
Okay.
My dad just loved opera, so I'm not named after any family member.
All I can tell you is that, I feel like it's connected to your mom. It's definitely through another female.
Yeah, my mom's mom passed, and we were very close. I was with her.
Okay.
The day it happened, she lived in our home. And
do you understand either heart failure or
we share
fluid on the heart or lungs with her?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Let me work.
She had emphysema.
Okay. So she brings that forward. There's something about Marcella, this little table that I felt like she had like she would put a jewelry box, it was almost like a kidney-shaped table back in the day that she would put makeup on. And then she puts this wooden box, and she keeps talking about that.
It became my makeup table.
Thank you. So this is your grandma. And can you give me her name, please?
Her name is Julia.
Did she go by a different name?
She died when I was 16, Kim, so I don't know.
She's around you like nobody's business and loves that you use her makeup table. Okay? So please know that your grandmother looks over. Can you give Mom a hug and tell her thank you? There's something about a joke with chocolates with Julia. Something about chocolate. She keeps showing me
Say that again.
Chocolate.
And
I want to talk about the golden box of chocolates. She keeps bringing that up to me. So just know you're loved.
Yeah, because she used to keep chocolate. Yeah.
Okay. So that makes sense to you, Marcella. So I've got 2 angels connected to you who came forward, who look over you and send their love. So so talk to them. They can help you with things. Now, do you have a quick psychic question for me before I have to scamper?
You kind of answered it with the one angel that came through about his daughters.
Yes.
That was heavy, and I wasn't sure. So that was on my heart, but I wasn't sure if that should come up. But I wrote one down as just in case, which is different, which is like a career thing. If you
go ahead, fire away.
Will I be able to have my real estate career and knowledge and still start a new option for me for work, either in real estate and it was the second leg or just something brand new?
Okay, I want to talk about, I see you in this brick building. I want to talk about black, big windows, very industrial looking. I want to talk about an iron type of staircase. I feel like you're going to do something within real estate, but it has more of a marketing or graphic arts background. So I don't know if you're taking companies and helping with their social media or logos, but that's the avenue I see you going with. Okay?
So interesting.
And this changes.
Awesome. It's amazing.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, Marcella. It's been lovely to get to chat with you and your angels. Good luck with this new business, truly. And really hang in there until March, because it takes off in March of 2025. All right?
Wow. Yeah. Amazing.
Well, thank you, Marcella. And thank you for being a healthy stalker. Okay? Be well. Bye for now.
Yeah. I'll continue. You too. Take care.
Bye-bye. So I love to end my podcast with a mediumship moment. And I want to share something that just happened this past weekend. I love to learn. And so I often go off and study with different people in all realms of spirituality. And the clinical person in me had a great opportunity to do a workshop with Dr. Brian Weiss. He's a world-renowned psychiatrist who has used hypnosis and past life regression to be able to help heal people from their phobias, anxieties. And he's the author of many books, but Many Masters, Many Lives. So at that workshop, I was at a dinner break and we were all sitting down at a long table. There's probably about 6 of us. And, we're all talking about what we do and different things. And me being a psychic medium, I know always generates questions. They're like, this sounds silly or this sounds stupid. And I often say a question is never silly or stupid. But anyway, so we're just sitting there talking back and forth. And to my right-hand side, I kept having this sensation of someone tapping me on the shoulder. And they kept going. And it was a young man. And he said the name Scott. Stephen, pardon me. And he goes, I want to talk to my sister. Can I talk to my sister? Again, I'm there to do a workshop. We were at a break. I often say, I don't work outside the studio, but because we were doing all kinds of meditations, my battery was revved up. So I turned to him, the angel, and asked him some information. Then I turned to a woman to my left and I said, listen, I have a man here who crossed quickly, unexpectedly. I get the name. He keeps telling me he's a brother and his sister's here and his name is Stephen. And the one woman turned. She was a nurse who actually was staying for the week-long workshop to become a past life regressionist. And her mouth dropped and she said, that's my brother, but he never comes through. So I started relaying messages that Stephen was sharing with me, things that his sister, I think her name's Patty, did for him, both in life and then after he crossed. And he just really, really wanted to get that message out. And so I passed it along. Your angels talk to me in the most unusual way or the most unusual places. And even though I wasn't in my studio, that message had to be passed along because you really needed to hear from him to feel some closure over his crossing and some healing over her big brother, that he was looking over her shoulder and looking after her on the other side. As I always tell you, keep chatting with your angels because they can hear you.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time for another episode of Mediumship Moments. If you enjoyed this episode of Kim's podcast, check her out on Instagram and TikTok at Kim Durham Medium.